The fastball will beat them.
1-1.
Ball to strike. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Pitch is in the dirt. Ball 1.
You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside the park home run in the same game.
Just missed. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. And next up for the Royals, Vinny Pasquantino. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Two outs, base is empty.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Top of the second, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
That's outside. 1-1.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Just missed. Swing and a foul out of play. Hard ground ball, base knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Squirts away a little bit.
Ball 1, no strikes.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
This one high in the air to left center. Waters sizes this one up, puts it away for the out. So up next, James Outman. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And that's downstairs. 1-0.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Left-hand batter waits.
Ball, that's out.
And that's off the outside edge. 2-1. In the air, right field. Ray has a beat on it. And it's caught for the out. Back to the top of the lineup, Shohei Ohtani, the next to hit. just
Nope, that's the ball.
missed.
Hey! 1 ball, 1 strike.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swings through it for the K. He swung over top of the curveball. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. And first offering is fouled off.
Hey! 0-2.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
One out, base is empty. That's a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
That one fouled off. Fly ball center field. Outman. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Jack Caglione steps in for the Royals. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
And another
that's
ball.
inside.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. On to the 3rd inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Hesung Kim. Lugo back to work. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Waters settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one away. Here's Mookie Betts. He's already homered here in this one. There's a strike to Mookie. Swing and a ground ball. India over to first in time. And Betts is set down. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's Freddie Freeman. He's already homered in this game. Gets the outside corner with that one. On the ground right side. Whips it to first. And Freeman is retired. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Kansas City, digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Drew Waters. And that drops in for a strike. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Missed inside with the curve.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
That one missed.
2-2 the count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And to the plate for Kansas City, John Ray. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. That clips the corner.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
That one not close. And it's 2-1. Right through there for a strike. On the ground, right side. Kim to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. And now it's Kyle Isbell. Outside low, and that's ball 1. And delivers outside. There's a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
3-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
And it's through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now back.
Jonathan Indy at the plate. Struck out swinging, leading off the bottom of the 1st. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
Two balls.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
On the run, throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Will Smith.
Will Smith.
First pitch misses. Late on that fastball.
1-1. That's a ball.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Comes the 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball 3. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Waters hauls it in, and there's one away. And now it's Max Muncy.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Fly to left his first time. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Muncy, 34-year-old vet, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2012. Inside, and it's a ball and a strike. Next offering misses down and away. That's in there. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. And that one misses up and in, and it's 3-2. Swings and misses. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And he takes a strike.
0-1's the count. That's out.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 down, nobody on.
2-2 the count.
And that's down and away. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. And there's a strike.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL/NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boog. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. So up now for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. Struck out swinging his first time. Breaking ball in there for a strike. The Dodgers leading by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Not even close there. And now it's even 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Salvi steps into the box now. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Fastball for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Yep, that ball went
And
out.
that's outside. And the count even 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Pajes makes the catch, inning over. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, we go to the top of the fifth, and now Teoscar Hernandez. Check swing, called strike. And that one's a little bit low. And 1-1. And he grounds one to the right side. Fair ball.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do.
So a lefty out of the pen, Angel Serpa.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So digging in, James Outman. On the ground to the left.
Foul.
And foul ball. Strike two.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 2 in this one. Ground ball right side, could be 2. There's
That's
one.
out.
Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Michael Garcia.
Third baseman, Michael Garcia.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Hernandez settles under this one. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. He just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And a foul ball.
Ball.
And look out,
That
as
ball
that
hit
one ran in and got him. Drew Waters stands in. Went down on strikes his first time through. And takes low for ball one. And that's outside.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
This one in the dirt. And ball four, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Ray in now, takes ball one off the plate. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Runners at first and second with one gone. And now 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Strike three. It's a strikeout for Yoshinobu. Kyle Isbell steps in for the Royals. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Lifted in the air, right center field. And that is that. Back here in Kansas City, new inning getting started. And now Haesung Kim. Serpa back to work. There's a strike.
A pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's Mookie Betts. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Absolutely hammered that baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
First one to Freeman is in for a strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And that one fouled off. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put...
There's one. Out. What a double play that was. Inning over. Bottom of the 6th. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Jonathan India.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or...
High fly ball down the left field line. That one is deep, and it's off the foul pole for a home run. That'll fire up the dugout, and they've got their first run. It's 3-1. And now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. The shortstop takes a ball. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
He was all over that one. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Now it's going to be Vinny Pasquantino on the ground right side. He'll do it himself. One away, bottom of the 6th. Next is the Royals catcher, Salvador Perez. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Man at second. Yeah, that's fouled off.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit, it's probably going to be a big run, so you really...
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And next up for the Royals, Michael Garcia. There's a strike.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
Check swing, and he went. That is strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Smoked on the ground a second. In plenty of time to first. They limit the damage here. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, John Schreiber. Will Smith to the plate.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And the sweeper is in for a strike. Schreiber, 31 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Fights it off. He'll see another. And that is a good eye on a pitch down low, and it's 1-2. In the air, left field, down the line, fair ball.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
There's a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Smith on at first, nobody out. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So up next, Andy Pajes. That one's in there. Strike 1.
0-1.
Man at first, 1 away.
Nope. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is downstairs. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Strikes him out, went with the sweeper, and it worked. Here's Teoscar Hernandez, 1 for 2. Foul ball there. 2 outs. Just missed.
Outside.
Pitch
Ball,
misses.
that's out.
2 balls and a strike. That's in there. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the DH, Jack Caglione. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Next offering is fouled back.
Ball.
See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. Drew Waters steps in for the Royals. He's 0 for 1. Fought off foul. The Dodgers trying to protect a 2-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. On the ground, right side. Freeman. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. Stepping in, John Reid. That one misses in the dirt.
Counts 1-0.
Late on that fastball.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Outman makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. New arm out of the bullpen, Sam Long.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
James Outman getting ready to hit. And he lays down a bunt. Barehand grab over to first. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 0 for 3 in this one. And that is out of play. Outman gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
On the ground to first, and it's through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Tap foul at the plate. Comes up empty. First and second, no outs. And we're in the top of the 8th. High in the air, out to right. Reid sizing this one up. Nabs it. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. Here's Mookie Betts now. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. The Dodgers threatening. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
2 on, 1 out. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 down. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Yeah, that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
On the ground to first, Pasquantino. The flip to the pitcher covering, and Freeman is retired. And that is the inning. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tanner Scott.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Kyle Isbell now at the plate.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
And that one is lifted in the air. Pajes makes the grab. One down. Here's the second baseman, Jonathan India.
Second baseman, Jonathan India.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
And a swing and a miss. And there are two down. And to the plate for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. 1 for 3. Just missed. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
I got a ball, one strike.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the eighth. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the ninth with at least a 2-run lead.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. And that's a double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Pasquantino in the box now. Takes strike one. That one at the knees for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out.
That's a base hit. Here comes Witt around third. The relay throw. He's safe. And it's a one-run game.
Well done. Drives in the run. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
2 outs. Fouled off. He was late.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Lucas Erceg. And up to the plate is Will Smith. And first offering is fouled off. Line to left. Waters calls it in, and there's one away. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Ball one there.
Outside.
1-run game here in the top of the ninth. And there's a ball. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Just off the outside edge, and the count's full. Swinging at ball 4 that was off the outside edge. 2 down, base is empty. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. There's a strike.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Finish him.
Next offering upstairs.
Boog, I'm not sure how he took that right there. I mean, that was an incredible 2-strike pitch.
Check swing and a 2-2. Appeal to first. And he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Kirby Yates.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Garcia up to bat next, lays off for a ball. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Cut on and lifted in the air. Hernandez settles underneath it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. He's 2 outs away. And now the DH, Jack Caglione. Just missed. Just off the inside edge.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Next pitch is downstairs.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Waters digs in now. Outfield playing pretty shallow. And fouled off. That one catches the zone. 0-2 now.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Up and in. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Lead runner around second. Headed for the plate. Relay throw to third. Tag out. And they cut down the winning run at third. But 1 run is in to score. And now the right fielder, John Reid. Swing and a foul straight back. Trying to send this to extra innings. Swing and a foul straight back. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's the 3rd out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, we're in extras here, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. Ersig back to work. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the 9th, so here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
There's the strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Breaking ball in there, got him looking, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. James Outman, the next to hit. Ball 1, no strikes. And that skips in the dirt.
And you got to wonder, with first base open, 1 out, is he going to get a pitch to hit?
That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1. And that one fouled off. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Here's Shohei Ohtani. That one at triple digits. 2 down. Go-ahead run at scoring position. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity.
And that's a strikeout looking. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So up now for Kansas City, Kyle Isbell. Swing and a foul out of play. Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Way high.
2 strikes.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Betts whips it to first. And here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Jonathan India.
Ball.
In the dirt, but no advance. That's ball 1. The winning run on second base.
Ball 2. 2-0.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Brings it in, and there's 2 away. Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Just missed. A little bit low. Now 2 balls and a strike. That one missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. That's smacked on a line to center. Drops into the glove, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. So they turn to their closer, Carlos Estevez. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now the number 2 hitter, Haesung Kim, 1 for 4 with a double. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. And that ball is out of here. And they lead it. It's 5-3. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. The outfield playing him to pull, with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And
Ball.
Mookie takes.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the 1st out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. So now it's Freddie Freeman. And that one fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Breaking ball misses down and away.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That's
Ball
down
2.
and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Ground ball right side. Pasquantino handles, throws to first. Freeman is out. There's 2 away. Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Will Smith. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Alex Vesia. 3-4-5 due up for the home team. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Swings through that one for strike 1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Next offering upstairs. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Not close with that one, and the count is even, 2-2. Tying run at the plate. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 1 away. Salvador Perez will hit next. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts and a flyout. And that's through there for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Throw on to Freeman, and they get Perez for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And that'll do it.
Well, I love the fact they didn't quit. They had to do a little extra work tonight to secure this win, but it's